Hi, my name is Gregory Scargall, and today I'm going to be giving my presentation from the Leadership Classics, Chapter 40, The 5 Practices of Exemplary Leadership by James Kouzes and Barry Posner. A little bit about myself. There's a picture of me on the left receiving a national award from Student Veterans of America for the 2016 Student Veteran Advisor of the Year. Student Veterans of America has over 1,400 chapters throughout the country from every university and small community college in between, and I was very honored to receive that at the national convention in Orlando in January of this year. A little more about myself. I'm from Santa Fe, New Mexico, homegrown. Served in the U.S. Navy as a hospital corpsman with the Marines. I've been married for 18 years. I have a 9-year-old daughter. Her name's Maya. 7-year-old son, Prescott. And I believe I have a pretty diverse leadership background, from military experience to being an entrepreneur, running a small business, to entering into corporate management, and my current experience is as the Santa Fe Community College Veterans Resource Center Director. So let's hear a little bit about the authors.
Next in our program, we take a look at the global campaign that's liberating the leader in everyone. The Leadership Challenge is the book and vision of leadership created by Jim Kouzes and Barry Posner. Together, they've been studying leaders for more than 30 years, researching leadership, conducting leadership development seminars, and serving as leaders themselves in various capacities. In the process, the Leadership Challenge model has helped millions of leaders gain clarity in their vision and purpose. Jim and Barry join us on the program now to tell us more. Jim, welcome.
Thanks for having me on. It's a pleasure to be here.
And Barry, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Barry, let's start here. What is the Leadership Challenge?
The Leadership Challenge is all about how leaders mobilize others to want to get extraordinary things done in organizations. It's about the practices that leaders use to transform values into actions, visions into realities, obstacles into innovations, and risks into rewards. In our book, we demonstrate what it takes to step up and provide leadership.
Now, Jim, can you speak to how the Leadership Challenge was developed?
The Leadership Challenge has its origins in a global research project that Barry and I initiated at the Levy School of Business at Santa Clara University. We wanted to know what leaders did when they were at their personal best. That is, during those times when, in their own perception, they set their individual leadership standards of excellence. And after analyzing thousands of cases, we found that when leaders are performing at their personal best, they engage in the 5 practices of exemplary leadership. They model the way, inspire a shared vision, challenge the process, enable others to act, and encourage the heart. Each individual leader is unique, but there are shared patterns to exemplary leadership practices, and those practices can be learned.
Barry, you believe that everyone is born with the potential to be a leader. Tell us more about that.
As Jim said, the 5 practices of exemplary leadership are not the private property of the people we studied, nor do they belong to a few select shining stars. Leadership's not about personality, it's all about behavior. And the 5 practices are available to anyone who accepts the Leadership Challenge. And this is the challenge of taking people and organizations to places they've never been before and doing something that has never been done before. This is the challenge of moving beyond the ordinary to the extraordinary. And we found that in the best organizations, everyone, regardless of title or position or place, is encouraged to act like a leader. That's because in these places, people don't just believe that everyone can make a difference. They act in ways to develop and grow people's talents, including their leadership.
Finally, Jim, I mentioned earlier that the Leadership Challenge model has helped countless people so far. What are some of the ways that it empowers leaders?
Whether a leader is exemplary or not is always determined by the constituents. Therefore, in order to answer the question, we really have to ask the constituents, and that's exactly what Barry and I did. After analyzing responses from more than 2 million people around the world, the evidence is very clear. The 5 practices make a profoundly positive difference in people's commitment, levels of engagement, and performance at work. One example, our research clearly shows that credibility is the foundation of leadership. We also know that the most effective leaders in our studies are significantly more credible and believable than the least effective leaders. Exemplary leaders are more empowered because they are much more likely to be believable to their constituents. And all these outcomes empower leaders. But even more importantly, the 5 practices empower the constituents to make extraordinary things happen. When people are led by exemplary leaders, they become leaders themselves.
Well, this has been very eye-opening. Jim, Barry, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
So there you have it. I couldn't have said that any better. Let's go over some of the models that they talked about. Model the way. A leader's behavior is what wins them respect. Be a good example and live what you say. One of my biggest pet peeves is to say what you mean and mean what you say. Words and deeds must be consistent. Clarify your values and define guiding principles for what you do as a leader. People will first follow the leader and that person, then they will follow the plan. Inspire a shared vision. Envision what could be without any limits. Imagine the possibilities. Project that vision. Leaders cannot command commitment, only inspire it. To enlist support, you have to know your people and speak their language. Challenge the process. Leaders change the status quo. Leaders never sit and wait. They are always doing. Leaders search for opportunities to innovate, grow, and improve. Leadership is learning by doing, a process of trying, failing, and learning from those situations. Enable others to act. Leaders that use we over I. Leaders can't go at it alone. They need to empower those that choose to follow them. Leaders enable others to act not by hoarding the power they have, but by giving it away. Never make others feel weak or dependent. Leaders always make others feel strong and capable. Encourage the heart. It's part of the leader's job to show appreciation for other people's contributions. Leaders create a culture of celebrating values and victories. Encouragement is a serious business. Encouragement is how leaders visibly and behaviorally link rewards with performance. Authentic celebrations build a strong sense of collective identity and community spirit. So now I'd like to show a video that I truly believe captures it. It's actually a clip from a video called Patton, and I think you all will enjoy this as well. So in this clip, General George Patton is marching the Allied forces into Berlin, and we will see an example of each of these 5 characteristics from Leadership Challenge book.
I think George would at least have the courtesy to let us know where he's going. Good God, look at that. Where you going, General? Berlin. I'm gonna personally shoot that paper-hanging son of a bitch!
So previously we saw the challenge with leadership saying that the General Patton wasn't being informative enough, and then we saw the encouraging the heart, building the troop morale.
a headline, and he's good for another 30 miles. Now look, let's pay attention. We're going to clean this mess up right now. Let's move this vehicle out this way. This one out this way. Back that thing up there. And we'll take this one here. All right, get up off your ass. Let's go now.
Inspire a shared vision. Modeling the way.
Come on, keep coming. Keep coming. Hold it up there. Now, come on, hold it. Hey, tell me. Hold it, brigand's ass. To have a word with you. Down there. Okay. Come on. Okay. Hold it up. Take hold.
And finally, enabling others to act. So I hope you liked that presentation. I want to thank you for watching it, and I'll be happy to answer any questions. Again, I really think that was a great clip with General Patton modeling the way, inspiring a shared vision, challenging the process, enabling others to act, and encouraging the heart. Thank you.